guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am Will Sandra, just like asking a question. Will Sandra help me keep a smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm trying not to keep it long, but y'all already know. If it gets good, I'm gonna keep on talking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The golden nugget today is you gotta keep going. But before I get to running my mouth, let's go and do what? Shake up this manifestation jar, and then we're gonna talk about it, okay? Let's see. And I pulled out two, and the first one says wet, new card, congratulations, yes indeed. And last but not least says wet, pay off home, congratulations. Listen, you gotta keep going. Don't you know when you put a request in, God grants it immediately. He places it right at the end of the finish line. That's why I'm telling you, you gotta keep going. The reason why God places it at the end of the finish line is because He knows that you can make it. How does He know you can make it? He knows you can make it. Why? Because you will sync up with Him. Therefore, you will have the strength to keep going. Right now, if you feel like you can't go anymore, you want to quit, that means you gotta, you ain't all the way, you got to get all the way aligned and connected. And when you become all the way aligned and connected, you'll get that boost of strength that you need to keep going. Don't give up right now. You're super duper close. Whatever it is that you so desire, that you have put in as a request, God placed that request within you, that desire. Therefore, you got to make it. You got to make it. He has already granted it. It was down when you first opened your mouth to request that thing. God said, be, and it is. But you got to get to the finish line. You got to run through the finish line. You got to go all the way. Now, if God didn't think you could make it to the end of the finish line, then He would have put that thing halfway. But He didn't do that. Why? Because He knows that when you're synced up with Him, like I told you before, that you can do any and everything, and that you will indeed make it. You just got to realize who you are at core. And when you realize that, you'll sync up like you're supposed to, and then you'll be able to go. I'm here today just to tell you the way. Keep going. You gotta keep going. What is it that you need? Do you need some Gatorade? I got that. You need some Gatorade? You got a headache while you're running in that race? I got some for you over here. I got some medicine for you. What you need? A fruit snack? I got fruit snacks over here for you. You gotta keep going. I got a protein bar. What you need? A protein bar to keep going. Just don't stop. Keep running, keep running. I got some chocolate over here. Got some chocolate over here. If you need Kit Kat or Reese's Pieces, that's what I'm working with tonight. That's what I'm working with. Do you need this to keep going? Shucks, I can make you a cup of coffee, cup of coffee, some French vanilla, and I got hazelnut in there. Do you need this for some energy to keep going? Just don't stop. Or you just plain on thirst and you want some H2O? I got Zephyr Hills all day long. You can't stop. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. And like I said, when you're synced up with God, and you know who you are at core, then God will be that sweetness in your life when things are looking bitter around you and stuff. And when it feels like there's a drought in your life and you need that H2O, maybe it's a drought in your finances, a drought in your marriage, a drought in something, God will quench that thirst. He will He will provide the H2O in your, are y'all listening to me? Y'all listen? Come on. He can be your Gatorade. He can be your medicine. He knows how to be what you need Him to be while you're in the race. So use what you have. Sync up with God at core and let God lead. I'm telling you something that I know for a fact in the physical and spiritual. My friend and I, Christina, I call her my sis, we did a 5K, right? And when we first started out, it was like, oh, this race ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. Okay. But coming back, getting to the finish line, I'm telling you, our legs were saying, what's going on? Our shoes got to aggravating our feet. And we were like, what's going on? And we were like, well, we can't stop. This is something that we have committed to. We committed to this. Just like you're committed to getting that manifestation. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. And you already know how it works. The closer you are to your manifestation, the closer you are to the finish line, that's when it seems like it's going to get heavy. Because see, your muscles been working this whole time. The fat in your thighs and your legs and whatnot have been like, whoo, burn, ooh, burn. And now that you're almost to the finish line, it's going to really feel heavy on you. Let me tell you something. The heavier that it gets over there with you in whatever situation you're in, trial, tribulation, you best to believe that you're super duper close to crossing that finish line, therefore getting your manifestation. And pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs. If your request was for a car, if you are seeing that car everywhere, when you go over here and you go over there, or if you just look out of your window and you see that car that you requested, you better know you're close. That's why you can't give up. You got to keep going. Maybe a house. Your thing is that, God, I want a house. I want to manifest a house. If you've been seeing a U-Haul truck a lot, listen, you about to move, baby. I hope you over there packing. You can't give up. You got to keep going. God placed that thing at the end of the finish line, and he knows that you can make it. Otherwise, why in the world would he put it at the end of the finish line? Why? Because he knew that within that race, all the way up to the finish line, you was going to learn and gain everything that you need to learn and gain. Therefore, when you get it, you're going to know how to appreciate it. You're going to know how to be thankful and be grateful, and your character going to be right. But you can't stop, not now. You are too close. Maybe you requested a healing, and now you're hearing about people being healed, and you're seeing stuff that's dealing with healing. I'm telling you, you're super close. Maybe you've been saying, God, I want a husband, and you've been hearing about, oh, they just got married. Somebody else just got married. And you've been hearing all these songs like wedding songs. Hey, you better get ready. Same thing for you guys. You probably asked for a wife. And now here it is, you're hearing all kind of stuff about your friends getting married and this and that. That ain't the time to be saying, well, God, why they getting married? I ain't even found my wife yet. They got married. Listen, that's a sign that you close. You keep hearing about everybody else getting married. Isn't that what you requested? You want your hubby or you want your wife? Get excited when you hear about somebody that has gotten what you requested. Why? Because that lets you know that you're next in line. You're next in line for your manifestation. So you gotta keep going. Do not give up. Don't give up. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. I told you I can make you a cup of coffee if you need that energy. I can do that for you. I can. But if you get a line of connected, this cup of coffee, it'll help you out for a little bit. But this will wear off. The thing about God at core, when you sync up with him, he ain't going to wear off. As long as you synced up, he's not going to wear off. He will be that caffeine for you. He will be that sweetness, like I said, when things are looking bitter. He will be the energy that you need. Anything that you need. Shucks, if you got tears in your eyes and you're sweating, he know how to wipe it away. Yeah, see how I'm wiping? See, I'm wiping your face. Y'all feel that? I'm wiping your face right now. Some of y'all that's crying, God knows how to do that. He knows how to wipe your face. Oh, oh, baby, don't cry. I got you. I promise you. I promise you that thing. You gonna get it. Stop crying. Stop crying. I promised you. I promised you. You gonna get it. So dry your eyes. Wipe your eyes. Clean your nose. Yeah. Hold on. Come on. Hold on. Blow. You got it. Okay, yeah. Now you're clear. Ain't no need to be crying. God knows how to wipe them tears and clean your nose. Because he promised you. And he ain't going to let you down. God, of course, is not going to let you down. I told you God would not lie. His word would not turn back void unto him. If he gave you that request, gave you that desire, it already is there. You just got to keep going. You got to keep going. And you got to stop doing what I do whenever my husband and I go traveling. We're driving, right? If we're driving, going someplace out of town and we're driving, y'all seen a movie, Are We There Yet? Are we there yet? That's your girl. Bear, are we there yet? How much further? How much longer? Let me just check. How much are we there yet? How much further? And we get into that place of saying, are we there yet? How much further? How much further? Don't worry about that part. Just keep moving forward. Some of y'all trying to figure out what's the next move. Just keep moving forward. I told you, when God has given you something to do concerning that talent or that manifestation that's coming, then as long as you keep moving forward, it'll be just like a video game. As you get close and close and close to getting to the next level of getting that manifestation, then boom, you'll see a box appear. And you're able to go to that box, open up that treasure box, and get what you need for the next level. So don't worry about how it's going to be supplied. Y'all listening to me. Stop worrying about how it's going to be supplied. Listen, you're going to get that new business. You're going to open up that new business. You're going to get the manifestation. Stop worrying about how this is going to get into play, how that's going to get into play. God's going to have everything set up. Matter of fact, everything is already set up. The people are in place for you already. Let me just say that. People that God has for you to get you the things that you need, to get the thing completed, they're already waiting up ahead on the sidelines. Just like I'm over here saying, drink some water, but keep moving. Like I'm over here saying, drink some coffee, but keep moving. Like I'm over here saying, eat some chocolate, but keep moving. Like I'm over here saying, what, have a protein bar and keep moving. Like I'm over here saying, what, have some fruit snacks and keep on moving. Hey, take this for the headache that you have right now, but keep moving. Here, get some Gatorade, but keep moving. They up ahead. Just like I'm here to provide this for you, to tell you to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. By the time you keep going, there's the money up front. There's the supplies up front. There's the new partner up front. Now with a wife up there. I'm telling you, you just got to you got to keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. As soon as you put that request in, God put it right at the end of the finish line. And he said, as long as you stay aligned and connected, know who I am at your core, and operate like that, let me lead you, you're going to make it past the finish line. And you're going to get what I have promised you. That's all you got to do. And within that leading, God will guide you on what to do. Whether you have to do with these hands, he'll tell you, you'll know what to do. And if he says, no, I don't want your hands in it, I'm going to do all the heavy lifting. You just keep thinking positive, keep thinking possible, and let me come through for you. But you got to keep what? Going. You got to keep going. Don't stop. Don't give up. If you are just at the edge of giving up, that too is a sign that you're that close. So close. So close. Don't let fear intimidate your dream. Don't let fear intimidate your manifestation. Don't let fear make you regret what's at the end of the finish line. You listening to me? It's there. It's already there. The manifestation is already there. What you put in is already there. God just waiting on you to sync up with him. Stay aligned and connected. Allow God to lead. That just means you're taking your will out. You're taking out your expectations. Say, God, however you gonna do this thing, that's the way I want it done. And if you have to say, God, give me the understanding to know when it's you doing it. Help me to keep my mind, body, and ego into submission. And that means you leading always. You're gonna make it to the finish line. Just stay aligned and connected. I told you I'm over here. I got a full supply over here. But I told you what I just showed you ain't gonna last. It's gonna help you out a little bit. But when you get aligned and connected, that will last. God at core will last. You should be able to sleep like a baby tonight. Because I'm telling you that you gotta keep going. Because God already knows that you're going to finish the race. You're gonna cross the finish line. You're gonna cross the finish line. Y'all do that. You do know that, right? When we put in a request, it's already granted. You've already crossed the finish line. You just, in this dimension that you're in, you just got to get to it. You know how we call things deja vu? There ain't no deja vu. That's something that you already know. It done already happened. You just not catching up to the thing. You know how you get something, you say, man, I feel like I did this before. I feel like I already been here before. You got a new house, feel like I already been living here before. Feel like I already, it's because you were already there. In this dimension, you just caught up to what you, I'm going to keep talking. That's good. That's good. Y'all do, how many of y'all know that's good right there? That's some good stuff. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You already in your new house. Are you listening? Let me say that. Maybe I should have started out with that. Listen, you already in your manifestation. Catch up to it. Catch up to it. You already driving around in your new car. You already walking in your healing. You already married now. Got your children. Got the promotion. It's time for deja vu. Which means what? Manifestations. Because you already living in it. You in this dimension just ain't caught up to it. Man, that's good. God, that's good. God, thank you. I appreciate you for that. Because I was not expecting that. But yes, just like deja vu. You said, I seem like I've been here before. You have. Wait till you get that manifestation. You're going to have some moments in your life to where you're going to say, I remember saying that. Didn't I say that before? I remember doing that. That's so weird. Wow, that's deja vu. No, it ain't no deja vu. That's you finally catching up in this dimension. What was already done. I hope y'all got this thing. It's a long one. I'm almost at 15 minutes. But listen, you got to keep going. Because what you requested of them good goods and yum yums, they're at the end of that finish line, and God already knew that you would finish it. Why? Because you're going to sync up with God at core. Stay positive. Think positive. Surround yourself around positive things. Listen to some good music. Look at some good movies and listen to some good music and talk to people who talking the talk of positivity. Don't be on the phone listening to folks gossiping. Don't be on the phone listening to people talking about their woes. Are you listening to me? Because the more they talk about their woes, you're going to be weighed down. And you ain't trying to be weighed down. You know how you was feeling a few minutes ago before you clicked on. You was feeling heavy. Imagine talking to somebody who's telling you about their problems. You're going to be like, dog, they going through just like me. Why it got to be so hard for people like us? Don't you lump yourself in with that. Only lump yourself in with things of prosperity. And I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about in every arena of your life. Every part of your life should be prosperous. And you should start with your spirit being. You at core. Knowing who you really are. And when you know that you can blossom like that, guess what? Then the rest of your world that you're in will blossom. So keep yourself in a space that only promotes good goods and yum yums. I don't care who call you and they want to talk about somebody else. Say, hey, I got something to do. I gotta tie my shoe, I'll call you back, okay? Hey, I got an eyelash in my eye, I'll call you back. Hey, I got a tickle in my ear, I'll call you back. Hey, I think I got a sneeze, I'll call you back. You better make up something. You better find something to do. Hey, my dog look like he about to sneeze, I'm gonna call you back. You better come up with something to get off the phone with them. Or just say, hey, listen, I'm gonna have to talk to you at another time. Right now it's not good. Because you don't want that going in. You don't want that going in. You don't. The only thing you need to be listening to right now is that way. You gotta keep going. Because what's at the end of that finish line is for you and much more. You know, God always put a cherry on top of that thing. He does. He adds more. When you think you're getting this, he'll say, I got you that, but then I added this to it. So you gotta get to the finish line. Oh, shucks, I'm almost at 18 minutes. Y'all, this got good. But listen, keep moving forward. In other words, you got to keep going. Don't give up. I'm room for you. I got what you need over here, but you at core is all you need. I hope that made sense to you. I hope you got it. I hope it was good to you. But if you didn't get this thing, rewind and watch again. But in the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you will ever have to mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. You got to keep going. The manifestation awaits. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.